the theory that on a question whether you believe that many hands will make light work. Do we believe that? That many hands can make light work? It's a problem that I think all of us understand. So electronically, we're going to show you that this works. But before that, let me also tell you what is the success story behind this little boy. A refugee student from Parahil High School. Actually, he's in year 10 when he tested in Parliament House with a member of Parliament, a very senior member of Parliament. And what Basmela is actually an Afghani refugee. Asked the member of Parliament is whether she believed many hands make light work. Of course, she said yes. And what actually happened there is it went successfully, and now he's been invited to be an apprentice in Parliament House at the age of 16 years old. So imagine he come across here as a uni student in whatever field, and continue to work with this member of Parliament, and hopefully become an advisor to her. Right? So that's one of the success story behind how a little engineering can help people to change their lives, basically, as a refugee. So what we'll do is we can get a few volunteers up here.
Oh, everyone can come.
Everyone can come. and yeah, we can do that. Just to prove the point that we can make light work with it. So many of us just to prove the point and see whether this light work is from a big and need somebody to help to take this video as well. It should be exciting.
Full circle will embarrass the ones who are still sitting and saying,
so if we can start holding hands.
Okay, so you want to start now?
So can we hold hands, please? And by the way, after holding hand, it's not going to work if you don't focus. And the energy will not flow through this stem cell board here, as you see. And so therefore, please focus hard in order to make it work. Right? And so I'm going to let please hold one end of the terminal. Jump in here, as you say. Yeah. So remember, unless you focus, this stem cell board is so sensitive, you know in fact precisely who's not focusing. So ready. Make sure that you focus hard. And somebody's not focusing, I think. Yeah, it's coming through. Harder. There you are, the light is coming up and the motors will start spinning.
Alright, okay.
So let's break it, stop. Hold it back again. There you are. Many hands make light work.
You break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Break it. There you go.
Yeah.
So now, you know, I was in London to watch my daughter play in the Olympic Games in badminton just 3 weeks ago. And passing by this Olympic house for parents, you know, to enjoy free meals, free drinks, free hairdo, free manicure. In fact, I have my Australian flag here. Yeah? But next door was a church. So we went in there to do a little bit of prayer, and I was able to use this set board in the church with the volunteers and happened to be a priest. And you know, when I finished, many hands make light work. The priest actually took me to see a statue, a reclining statue. And he asked me to, and that statue had a book in his hand. He said, this man actually said that many years ago, about 500 years ago, he asked me to read the label who he is. It's actually William Shakespeare. And the priest obviously is a very learned man. He said he actually borrowed it from the Bible. So this statement that says many hands make light work that you just proven electronically is actually in the Bible. So amazingly, again, so much has been done. You would imagine that all our interns, all our students in high schools, would have one unit of this in the back. And many of them actually pull it out in the trams, in the buses, wherever they go, like I did in London, to connect with people. And this is how I believe that many skills will be resolved, and many other students could participate in a program like this, including marketing students. So when we say about traineeship, internship, we have so many students at the show as a major event that have got jobs now because of this sort of very unique way of engineering training. But as I said, management, marketing, finance students are all involved. So, any other questions, please?
Now feel free to ask questions. It's your turn now. You have spoken a lot. I think it's your time to speak. Give any comments or questions?
Absolutely.
What is the field of application for this device?
This particular device is just a student project by high school students, just to prove a point that they can, first of all, program chips that normally have to wait until uni. Yeah, it's a graphical program, that's why they can do it. Yeah. In fact, Dr. Magdabas actually mentioned in passing earlier, he made a chip in 1962 with 3 transistors in it. We call them the rocks. So he's make a chip with 3 rocks in it. Why rocks though? Anybody why there are 3 rocks in his transistor in 1962? Silicon. Rocks. You break it down, silicon becomes silicon. And how many rocks in the microchip today, for instance? Sorry?
A billion, millions.
In fact, he hit it right at the. So many people are so afraid to name numbers. I read on television. I saw on television. It's actually 2 billion.
2 billion.
And what are they inside? Switches. Just like those switches that you see on the wall, on and off. So it's actually 1 and 0. Basically, that's inside this chip. Of course.
May I just add something?
Please.
I mean, when people talk about billions, millions, trillions, so difficult to imagine what, I mean, it's not the number of zeros, but what does that really means? For that reason, I wanted to bring you all the way to the 10 to the 23 size, outside the universe, how far we can go, as well as 10 to the minus 18, how far it can go into. How many of you ever seen this macro to micro? It's to be the origin, probably originally prepared by NASA. Has anyone of you seen that? You have seen that. Well, the rest would be excited. You have 9 more minutes to see that.
Yeah.
I have it here on the screen. If you don't have 9 more minutes, I recommend it. Look at the macro to micro through YouTube, through Google. You will see it.
It's actually a journey. It's called fantastic journey. It goes to 10 to the plus 23 meters.
That is millions or billions of light years away. And the light coming out from such star, which is very, very faint light, have been detected, of course. And then the same detector is used to detect the light coming out from a molecule, which is a light molecule, emitting a 1 single photon, so you can detect. Technology is the same. 2 far extremes that using this device, this sensor, this intensifier. That was our goal.
So in a way, we went to this video will show you like looking at the leaves on the ground, taking to a journey from 10 to the plus 23 meters, and then all the way to there minus 16 meters.
You have 9 minutes to extend your stay here, or anybody who wants to relax with that, because it doesn't take longer time.